Hey everyone, the TheJaiden-er here, and today I'll be making a what if disadventure camp. So this what if is what if purple team won in episodes 5. So in episode 5 it was the cooking challenge, and the contestants had like 3 contestants had to find the ingredients and 2 of them had to cook for the others. So, in the original episode, Teal Team wins and won, and Ashley and Lil got eliminated. But in this universe, Purple Team wins while Teal Team loses. So what happens in there? So, mm, if Purple Team wins, I see Gret and Dan getting eliminated. So why is that? Well, that's because of Ellie and Gabby's conversation saying that if Ellie wins, if Purple Team wins, Ellie will be the representative of her team and will vote with Teal Team and vice versa. So, since Gabby hates both Gret and Dan, it will be the perfect opportunity for her to get rid of them, so they both get eliminated. Now on to episode 6. Episode 6 is the false double elimination, in which one member of each team can win immunity. So what's the challenge? They have to get to a platform on a lake and claim a flag as a reward. Doing all of this while avoiding Jensen. So yeah, um, what will each team do? So for purple team, Ashley and Lil will team up against Ellie, Fiore, and Alex. Sorry. Um, I personally see the 2 girls going far. They will try their best to avoid Jensen, and they will succeed at it. They will arrive to the lake and they might arrive to the lake and build a raft to get to the platform. That's normally what would happen in this universe, but maybe the villains, well, the 3 villains will try to sabotage their raft by making it sink into the water. So I think if they do, um, the 2 girls won't abandon. Maybe they'll try to swim to that platform. And I see Lil getting there first since she's a scout leader and she may have these kind of skills in these kind of situations. So Lil would get the immunity. That's for and that was for purple team. As for teal team, um, Miriam, Jake, and Tom would team up together. And since Gret isn't here to sabotage Tom and Jake's relationship, um, they will go far. They won't get caught by Jensen and get it shot by him. So yeah, they will get far and possibly win. As for Gabby, I personally don't see her win since she's all alone. She has no allies. She still has the immunity totem. Um, yeah, so and since Tom is the literally the strongest contestant of all this venture camp, he will be the one who wins immunity. So for the elimination ceremony, the 2 girls will try their best to convince Ellie to vote with them, but they will fail, and Ellie wouldn't listen to them. As so, since Lil has immunity, Ashley will have no choice but to get eliminated. And as for Teal Team, I think Gabby will use her immunity totem. So since both her and Tom have immunity, uh, I think she voted for Jake. So both Jake and Ashley are eliminated. Kinda ironic. Kinda ironic though. Both of them are friends in season 3, so that's quite funny. Anyway, but remember, it's not an elimination an elimination episode, so both Tom, sorry for that. So as I said, Ashley and Jake switch teams. So that's for episode 6. Now on to episode 7. So in episode 7, since Jake joined Purple Team, maybe he'll try socializing with people, like socializing with Ellie, and in Teal Team, when Ashley joins them, um, I think it'll be quite awkward since they don't really know each other. Now onto the challenge. Uh, well, for this challenge, one member from each team will be strapped onto a water wheel while they collect water using their mouth and spit into a glass container. And once they fill it, the one player from each team will guide their other team members while they're all blindfolded to reconstitute a puzzle with large blocks. So yeah, um, as for for the strap contestants, I see for purple team, I wouldn't change a thing. It'll be Fiore, and for teal team, it'll be Gabby. Yeah. So Lil, no, sorry, uh, Gabby would be the first to fill the glass container, and then Fiore, and she will try, and Gabby will try her best to guide her team members to assemble the giant blocks. Um, yeah. Um, since this French game's full of surprises and full of plot twists, I want to make team win, teal team win. So they're gonna win. So purple team loses, and since Lil's all alone, um, and the villains know she can be a potential danger, they will vote her out. And even if she tried to convince Jake to vote with her, it will be 2 votes against 3. So Lil's out. Now it's time for the merge. So episode 8 is the the quiz episode in which like the contestant had to answer a questionnaire, and the second phase of the challenge was to guess who's who who would do these things according to what people would think. So I think Well, before the challenge, Fiore will go congratulate all the other contestants for making it this far and do her sweet and innocent girl act to manipulate people, and she will tell the team member teams minus Gabby that Gabby will try to whatever manipulate whatever. I don't remember exactly what she said, but something like that. So, like in the original challenge episode, sorry, um, Tom, Jake, Miriam, and Gabby, and maybe and possibly Ashley would get out. Sorry, and and maybe Fiore and Alec would pull the same trick as they did with Gret, and that is make Ellie win. So I I think they'll all target Gabby. They will all eliminate her. But before that, they will show Trevor and Derek will show a footage of the elimination about what the contestant eliminated. Now they will all discover that Fiore isn't an innocent girl but a demon. But it's too late. Gabby's eliminated. Sorry. Episode 9 is the Zombie Apocalypse Challenge. So I see the challenge going just like the original. So like instead of Ellie getting her arm cut, I see Ashley getting her arm cut and changing into a zombie. Why? Why is that? You'll see. So just like in the original, Miriam, Tom, and and Jake, sorry, die. Now Fiore will try to trick Ellie to go find something like a map or food or whatever, and she will end up killing her. And just like in the original, Fiore wins, and since the heroes quote unquote will try can't vote Fiore, I think they will target Alex. So these four will vote for Alec, and no matter what these three will vote, Alec is out. Oh yeah, and will Tom unmask himself? I don't think so. Because the only reason he did that is because he was fired due to Jake spilling the beans and telling international TV about who is really Tom. So I don't think Tom would be fired, and I doubt that he will show his face to Miriam or Jake or whatever. So episode 10 is they have to complete 6 obstacle courses to retrieve 6 medallions. And just like in the original episode, Tom would find the immunity idol. The only difference here is that he won't tell Ellie since he doesn't know her much. Maybe he'll tell Miriam and Jake. But yeah, so who will win? I think it will be either Tom, either Ashley. They're both really athletic, and one of them would win the immunity. But either way, I think all of them would vote off Fiore. Yeah, so now for episode 11, the challenge is to navigate through an underground cave and find the exit with limited resources. So, who'd be the duos or the trios? So, there will be the trio Tom, Jake, and Miriam, and the duo Ashley and Ellie. Mm, I personally don't see them interacting in good terms at least, since she didn't, since Ellie didn't listen to Ashley and didn't want to vote with her, so mm, the atmosphere would be somewhat awkward between them, to say the least. So, which items would each contestant have? So, if I try to stick to the original timeline, Miriam and Jake would both have flashlights. Ellie would also have a flashlight, and Ashley and Tom would both have batteries. So, yeah, it's pretty balanced since each one of them has uh, a functioning flashlight, so they can easily navigate through the cave. And like in the original, Ellie would be the first one to discover the the exits, and for some plot armor purposes, will I will make Ellie win immunity. And to save himself, let's say that Tom will use the immunity idol for him, so both Ellie and Tom have immunity. So, I guess in this episode, Ashley will be eliminated. These three will vote against Ashley, and so will Ellie, so Ashley's out. And yet another robbed queen. So, episode 12, contestants have to face multiple physical challenges, and the teams and the duo, sorry, are um, people that had little to no interactions at all, and it will be quite difficult. Well, um, so the duos I would pick are Ellie and Jake, and Miriam and Tom. For the first challenge, so the first challenge is to jump off cliff into the water, like in the first episode of Total Drama. So I think Miriam and Tom would both win this challenge. For the second challenge, they have to yeah, it's a tug of war challenge, and since, well, if there's Tom, then obviously the team with Tom wins, since Tom is literally the strongest contestant of all this venture camp. The third challenge is to start a bonfire, so maybe Miriam will try to cheat and make team Jake's duo win, and I think she'll do the same for the challenge where they have to um and quote unquote tiebreaker challenge. I see the duo Ellie and Jake win the tiebreaker challenge, and they have to choose which person they will take with them into the finale. So Ellie would obviously pick Miriam, since it will be easy for her to beat an old lady. As for Jake, I think he may also choose Miriam and maybe say something like, "I choose Miriam. Sorry, sorry, Tom. No hard feelings. I'm so sorry." And maybe Tom won't have hard feelings about it. So yeah, Tom is out. And there we go. That's the finale. Ellie versus Jake versus Miriam. So for when they have to choose their partners, I think Ellie would choose Gabby. Jake would choose Tom, and Miriam, I think she would choose Ashley. So the finale would be either Ellie versus Jake, or Jay versus Miriam, or Miriam versus Ellie. So that was it for the what if purple team wins in episode 5. I'm sorry if it's a bit lame, but it's my first one, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more videos. So bye.